Hey, what's going on, friends? This is Sean Kelly, the Car Biz Coach, owner of Car Motivators. I'm making this video because I get asked the same couple questions very frequently, one of which happens to be, hey, how did you get started in this? Like, why did you go from running a dealership, a very successful dealership with a great team, to coaching dealerships across the country? And by dealerships, I mean the managers, the owners, the salespeople, even service people. It doesn't matter. I coach a lot of different people there. Why and how do I do it? So the reason I'm making this video is to share that with you and kind of give you a little backdrop on why this is all happening. So first off, I was in the Army, and I believe that leadership principles are what helped me and my teams make it through combat tours in both Bosnia and in Iraq in '03. And I wanted to take a lot of those principles back with me in whatever career I went into. Well, I got out of the Army. I bought a house I couldn't afford during the subprime mortgage crisis, ended up knocking up my fiance, and then also wrecked my car. So I was doing great in the civilian world, and I needed to find something to do. Well, when I wrecked my car, the dealership ended up hiring me, worked my way up into management, ended up becoming a used car manager. Again, leadership is my favorite thing. I wanted to lead a team. Then became a general sales manager of a top performing dealership in St. Louis, where I loved it, but I was also stressed out, man. I went home, I was frustrated, I was stressed out. I went home every day like, oh my God, I didn't get it all done. I had some serious turnover issues, just like most dealerships. I had people, just a revolving door. And then also, just literally, I knew there had to be a better way. There was this like algorithm. I felt like the OEM would say, oh, this is how many cars you need to sell. And then it was always just a battle to reach that number at the end of the month. And I was just fed up with it. And I said, there's got to be a better way. Well, one day the owner of my company sat in a meeting, said, Sean, you need to learn about coaching. I was like, what the heck's that? I don't even know what that means, but I'll try. So I literally started reading on coaching, studying it, learning it. I eventually went to him and I took the books and the knowledge and I started coaching my team. Mediocre results. Ended up hiring myself a coach, one of the authors of one of the books, which really helped me understand coaching. But after coaching my guys for a good year and a half, I realized that this is impacting their lives. I mean, my turnover went down to significantly dropped, almost down to nothing. It was insane. The results we were seeing were setting first-time records while cutting advertising in half. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. People were asking me to marry them on the showroom floor. I had people asking me to be their godparent for their kid. And I realized that this is my new passion. I was like, coaching is what I need to do. Selling cars, leadership, all fun, and love it still to this day. But coaching is my new passion, is helping develop individual people where they want it and need it most. So I literally said, I want to do this for a living, but I couldn't just go do it. I want you to know, I spent a year, blood, sweat, and tears running the dealership and building my coaching practice. I didn't have a safety net. And ultimately, my wife's a stay-at-home mom, and I got 2 kids in private school, a new baby. So I had to build this thing on my day off. So I ran a dealership, setting records, coaching up my replacements, while also building my coaching practice. Well, I was able to leave the dealership. We promoted 6 or 7 people under me. It was one of the greatest accomplishments in my career, and those guys are still doing great today. They're running the dealership. They just set a record last month. I just want to share with you guys that the reason I do what I do is because I just love developing individual people, and my coaching process makes a huge impact on the lives of others. One of my dealerships I work with now in New Jersey, they did over 30, close to 40 coaching sessions last month. Guys, 6 months ago, those guys weren't even sure what coaching was. So what I'm doing is, my mission is to bring coaching to the car business, just like you see there. Literally, if you guys are interested in a discovery call with myself, and we could learn if coaching might be right for you or your team, I would love to jump on a call with you. But again, the goal of this video isn't to sell that. It's just to tell you why I do what I do. By the way, stay tuned for part 2 of this video to answer frequently asked question number 2, which is, does the Car Biz Coach have a coach? Looking forward to giving you that answer soon, my friends. Talk to you soon.